Everybody's gone to the Rapture. Yes. I have played this before. A long time ago. And it's a great game. It's a beautiful game, and a sad game. So, it's kind of like one of those walking simulator games, but it has a really great story. So, we're gonna play that. I like it. I don't know how you feel about it, or if you've ever played it, but I enjoy it. Ooh, it's almost there. It's loading so fast. I think that we are the guy there on the right.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins.
And we're looking for Kate.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Yeah, this game is beautiful. How's everybody doing? You know, I know it's been stressful for people, so. Okay, I can move. Yeah, our protagonist is basically trying to find clues about what happened here at this observatory. Can I...
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers.
Mm-hmm.
We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for.
Ah, we're a disembodied head.
The answers...
Good to know.
They're all here. The answers are in the light.
Sounds like something a crazy person would say.
One, 6, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5.
I don't know if I should write that down or not. Shut up.
1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5.
You're here. I think we can go through this whole thing.
1, 6.
I don't know if I should be writing that number down.
1, 5.
Is it 1,
1, 7, 2,
1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1 something? I don't know.
1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5.
I'm not saying different numbers. I don't know. We're not gonna worry about it. Ooh, can we just cut the bell? What's that? What's that sound? You hear that? Where's that coming from?
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC, as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times.
Sounds like a bad move.
Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people.
Oh.
Do not attempt
Why
to
are you doing
telephone
that?
outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Man, something I wish people were actually doing now. Stay calm and civil. Don't be so fucking... Don't be a loon. Don't be a Looney Tune. Just calm down. Can we headbutt this tree? Yep. Sorry, my dog came in. She, like, when she runs into the door, when she pushes it with her tiny little chihuahua face, she opens it all the way because she uses all the force in her tiny body. It's just, looks like a mile marker. Oh, it's reflective. Maybe it's just... Yeah, I guess it's a mile marker. It doesn't tell me how far in, but... That's fine. I hear noise. Is it just the wind doing that? I hear you. Oh. Whoa! Can I go in there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Blurred. Did you see that? Just... Can I take this? I feel like I need this van. No, I can't get in there? Ballast. But can I go? I can't go this way, can I? I think this is all blocked off. Like, I'm just saying. Wait, there was an X? No. I was dreaming. Okay. Just saying. This would not be hard to get past. Just one X button, you'd go diving over. Right? By the way, this was made in the Cry engine. And the Cry engine, to me anyway, is probably one of the best, like... for graphics. Wow, that's weird. Turn away from it and it's like normal, and then you turn back and it's not. I could hop this fence. Oh, you just want me to follow that.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Jesus, Steven.
Asshole.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
No, Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
I think, and I could be wrong, I think that we're supposed to be Steven. I don't want to just touch it with my face. Oh, it's gone. Well, I don't want to. I want to go in there. How do I get inside this little beauty? Oh, don't save. I don't like when you do that. Is it really locked? Or is, someone funning with me? Guess we'll find out. I just wanna, I could just, it'd be so easy to get over there. I mean, is there like a secret rock I missed? Like the guy who runs this place is like, I'll just hide my key under this rock. Or inside of this fake rock. That's a good place to put a key. Right? Right? Pretty flowers. Yeah, graphically, this game is amazing. The story is very intriguing. I mean, I like I said, I like it. Oh no, that barrier was such a barrier. Listen, we'll talk about this orb, but maybe you should just stay over there. I'm actually supposed to follow the lights. That's what Kate said. What does Kate know? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. And I like to go, you know, at a... Whoa. Oh, time is moving. Faster than it probably should be. Just saying. You seeing this, Steven? I think we're Steven. No? Okay. That's fine. He's just like, yep. Yeah, the orb wants me to go that way, but it's technically not the boss of me. Excuse me? You whispering to me? Don't whisper. Oh, another memory.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
Yeah, so, like, there was some, like, weirdness that started happening after the event or before the event. And I think, like, people started getting sick, and they really didn't know what to do about that, so... Road closed, can't go there, can I go here? No. Okay, even though that gate looks super easy to open, apparently my disembodied head is not strong enough. Haverton Road. I think our little Orby friend is over there somewhere. You can follow them around if you want to, but I like to explore the entirety of this place. Because you can go in the house, some of the houses and stuff. So. I hear you. Would you stop? Stop hovering. Alright. God. I wish I could run, but I can't. I'm not allowed to do that. And I have no weapons. Please drive carefully. I'll try.
Who's that? Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can you
it'll
hear
work.
me? We need help.
Who are you?
Jesus, get off the front! Get off the front! It's in the front! It's in the front.
I'm guessing that this is somehow Kate's fault. I don't really remember. Can I? Ooh, someone was here. Oh, I bet that Reese guy was here when the thing came through the phone and wrecked his shit. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to drive slowly around. You ever hit a deer? Bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm just gonna check along the perimeter here. You know, that's totes my job. But yeah, the little light orb thingy kind of leads you to different memories. We can't hop fences because we are not so athletically inclined to do so. We're more of a walker. Not big on running. Yachting. More like Yaunton, am I right? I don't think the orb liked my joke. He was like, shut the fuck up. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. I gotta touch all the stuff. He's very impatient, the orb. I'm pretty sure we're Steven. Oh, a distortion. You see that?
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the numbers slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
I mean, if we're Steven, we kind of have a bad attitude, right? Stop moving time. It's rude to move time. Thank you. Yeah, whatever this... Look, these are not hard to get into. I mean, it's not even locked. I could... Oh, I did it. I did it. I was gonna say, there's no... Can I just... You know what? I'll just hide in this bale of hay like an assassin. And we'll just pretend like this spooky shit isn't happening. Can't touch any of these bricks. I bet Steven is a great, like, thrower. I bet he's got an arm on him. Probably doesn't. I wonder... that field probably isn't important. Okay, you can swing inward. That'd be nice. Is there... No, just a bike. I hear another radio. Oh yeah, you think orb. It's probably in that house. Front door's locked. Wait, there's always a key. No. I'll be with you in a minute, orb. I mean, that's what you should always do. Just follow the orb. There's a house over there I'm gonna have to go to, I think. What? I'm not allowed to go inside. Are there flies? I mean, just break it down. Right? Where's this radio? Hello? Knock knock. Housekeeping. Hello? This one? There's a radio in there. I want to touch it. It won't let me. Oh, maybe it's in here. I thought. No? I'm gonna go back over there, though. Hello? Oh, come on. It's totally openable. Open it. Is there like a back door? There is. I can't open it either, but I'm sure if I use enough strength, I could break it open. Oh, there's the radio. I'm just dumb. touch.
Extraordinary.
Voice of the stars.
The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
Oh, so all that Kate had to say for now. She's like, my hands are shaking, I found aliens or something. I don't know, I'm not Kate. She was probably like, this is amazing, and then fucking Steven is like, I don't know, they're in the phones. I have a feeling you're wrong. So we didn't touch that house. I feel like I'm obligated to touch that house. And to ignore our friend over there until I've touched it. Yeah, you thought, alien. Let's go to this little farmhouse here in the middle of the woods, or in the middle of the woods, in the middle of this field if I can. Maybe there's a gate I can get through. There's definitely another radio. What? Fucking hear that? Oh, it's that. It's that big ass butterfly. I want to get over there. Is this the back of the house? Oh, I think it is. Okay, so I gotta go down the road. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. I do wish that our guy was more athletic and not just ahead. Maybe that's why he's so slow. Like, I'm coming. Jeez. Stop being so pushy. I'm getting there, Mr. Ormington. Gotta go inside the stars at night first. Pushy pants. This whole town's been quarantined. Closed until further notice. We've got the flu. Please try the 7th Whistler. We'll be back in business as soon as we're up and about. George and Helen Gables. Oh, it opened. Dude. I gotta run to the place. Oh. Someone was here. That's fresh. Excuse me. They said this place curry. Ooh, curry and a pint? Yes. You hear that? It's loud. No. This must be the house. Like it's connected to the actual house. There's the next radio.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense. The area we picked the pattern up from can no longer be located on the scope. That's just not possible. You can see significant changes to the quality of the ambient light in that part of the sky. It's overexposed, like a Polaroid left in direct sunlight.
Yeah, Kate was like super into this whole thing, and I think Steven was like, I mean, it's cool, but it also sounds, you know, deadly. And she's like, come on, what? He's like, okay, Kate. Steven is English. I'm guessing that's where they are, is the UK. And Kate is American. What? I can't play darts. Fine, whatever. Is there any journals or anything around here? Like, stuff to read or... Nope, can't get to the bathroom, so if I have to pee, it's outside it is. Fine. Fine. I didn't want to go in there. It's not like I wanted to be in that building. Don't be ridiculous. There's blood on that. See that? This is the problem. Ooh, Rubik's Cube. Obviously the person driving was the one who was sick. This is the issue they were having, is that whatever was causing, like the event or whatever was causing people to become ill. Huh. Check the backyard first. What's this? Can we open it? Nope. Okay. What? Just break it. Just break it, Steven. It's made of mostly glass. I feel like as Steve and I would be a horrible neighbor in an apocalypse. Like, why is your stuff broken? It's like, well, yeah, swing out, that's good. It's broken because Steven decided he was curious. Can I turn the stove on? Microwave? Is there any popcorn? Oh! Oh, I turned the microwave on. Okay, apparently the fridge is connected to the light switches. Oh.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And
yeah, man, it was coughing up blood.
And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open, and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids, and then Neil and I started bleeding as well, and it was all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired, and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed, and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind, there are only children, and I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. I never came back down. Just be too frightened to go look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
And I think that Jeremy was slightly in love with Amanda, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, they were just bleeding all over the place. Oh, it turned on.
1, 8, 2, 5.
Keep showing the observatory.
8, 0, 1, 0, 1. 1, 8.
Cool. Shut up. It's kind of unnerving, if I'm being honest. So this was, I think Jeremy. Oh, this one actually opened. Jeremy and Barbara's house. No, nothing. Okay, sweet. Touch it. Nope, I don't play the piano. Found that out. And it's got this like weird angelic music, you know, where it sounds like you're in a church. Little birds know where to find them. Shut up! Oh, it did. Oh no, it didn't. I was like, aha! Alright. I think that's where their bodies are, is this room here. Yep, there's blood here. Oh, I can't play Simon? Bullshit. I think that Jeremy was the town doctor, and he got rid of the bodies. I think... No? Okay. I think that's the implication. Is that he's the town doctor, so he moved the bodies. Or he just locked the door and was like, no one should go in there, ever. Yeah, that's what he did. Because I think they're still in there or something. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. That was Jeremy's job. Okay. This game is kind of unnerving. Even though there's no real monster that you have to worry about, it's got like this sinister, frightening, you know, feel to it. Oh, goddamn. You just feel uneasy dealing with it. Can't go in there. And like there's no animals, which is like another weird indicator. You only see like bugs, like butterflies. Which I guess the little opening, like the picture, had like two people standing together holding hands. They're like a bunch of butterflies. Okay, we've thoroughly explored that house. He wants us to follow him. The orb. Yeah, he's going that way, but we're gonna he's on the memory.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off.
No, Sam, stop it. You weedy little shit.
It's mine.
Give me the can.
I need it.
Grow up!
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Oof, I love the voice acting in this game. It's so good. Shop closed, sorry, Dave. Emergency meeting. Everyone is welcome. Village Hall tomorrow night, 7. Call Meg or Barb if you have questions. Yeah, and our main character here, Steven, I think that's who we are, he's from this town. And the other woman, the other scientist, Kate, she's not. She's from America. Really? I could so freaking just karate chop that open. There's so much to explore. Like there and the middle of town. Okay, we're gonna go down into the middle of town and then we'll make our way back around to there. Because I want to explore the inside of all of the houses, not just a few. Let's head over to the park. I wonder if we can touch water. Oh, what's that? Is that a missile? It is. Well, it didn't explode. What if I exploded it? Jump on it. Jump on it, Steven. I think it's a good idea. I can wade through the water, though. That's nice. Let's go over to the park. I should probably touch the bridge, too, but I went around it because, you know, I'm the master of my own destiny. Gotta go in those houses as well. Nothing here. No weird memories. Shut, stop. Hey. You can start by backing off, Mr. Orb. I think he's getting tired of my shit. It's what I'm supposed to be taking from that. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like, come over here, you fucking ass. Hey.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
So Jeremy's definitely town doctor. He's like, Steven, could you please tell me what the fuck's going on? I'm kind of confused and concerned. Alright, let's go to these houses back here. We're gonna cover this entire neighborhood. Ooh, saved again. Sweet sauce. I don't know how you guys feel about like the whole like walking simulator games or whatever. But I really like this game. I'm here next to all these weird butterflies. Good to know. I attract bugs. Alright, let's go in here. I think this is another quarantine. But, you know, fuck it. It's already too late. I'm probably already infected. Do not attempt to leave. Nope, door's locked. Pretty sure everyone in town's already dead. Nice garden, though. You know, the demon butterflies are definitely gonna like that. They're gonna be like, fuck yeah. Flowers. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Just calm your tits. Orb is pushy. It's like, I'm the boss of your destiny. Come on. Oh, you want me to go that way? Well, exact opposite direction. I think the first time I went through this, I actually followed the orb everywhere. What? I'm gonna have to follow your ass down there, even though I want to go my own way. Orb's like, you're my bitch. No, wait, that one opened. Eh. Yeah, not all of the houses are locked. That's why I want to go into them. That one is, though. Alright. I hear a radio. I'm trying to tap all those sons of bitches. But I do want to go through this entire little spot here before I go down the alleyway. So. That's what we're going to do. I'm trying to touch all of these houses, which I'm sure, I guess I still could even if I went down the alley, but... Oh, now he's over there? Okay, well, let's go down the alley then. Let's go down the alleyway. And we'll just flip back around and come down. I think we can go down this side street right there. Could you not make demon sounds? I would appreciate it. Thank you. See, I think the orb just leads you to important moments in time that I believe you were a part of. Oh, there's this gate's open. It is open. Boom. Okay, no one answered me. Hi, demon orb. Just looking for that radio that's making annoying noises. You wouldn't happen to know where that is, would you? Hmm? What's in there? Is it inside the greenhouse? Okay, I might have to go back in there. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to hit all the radios. That orb is probably just tired of my shit. He's like, listen, I need you to come this way. And I'm like, go fuck yourself. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I like to think that the orb has a personality. Oh, I didn't even see this. I'm so dumb. That's where the dumb radio noises are coming from. Bird feeder or ashtray? We'll never know.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m.
Can I have that?
Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
Kate. Kate. I spy a butterfly chaos theory. You know, this game is eerie in the sense, like, you know that bad stuff is happening and there's no one in town, but you keep waiting for, like, someone to peek out of a window or, you know, crack a door open and be like, what are you doing outside? And you'd be like, I'm a scientist. Like, you know, it's kind of, it's eerie. This game gives me little chilly willies. Alright. We're gonna head back around in this direction. Actually, let's do this house first. This is the one that I couldn't get to. Whoa. I hear a phone. Where is that? In this car? It is.
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which
Oh no, wait,
support
Dr.
a
Wade's the town doctor. I thought Jeremy was
diagnosis
also. Maybe I'm wrong.
of
Like he
intracranial
helped out.
hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming more frequent, with darker clots passing through the nasal passages primarily. I believe I am dying. This is certainly not flu or anything else I have ever encountered. And certainly, a tumor cannot expand this rapidly. In the blood clots, I see tiny flecks of what looks almost like, if I had to try and find a description, liquid light. I cannot explain this phenomenon.
Both doors are open. I don't know if he had someone with him, or if he died alone and climbed out the other side, but both doors are open. So maybe someone, like, pulled him out. Thank you. I mean, really all you can tell about what happened here is that it was awful and that it was unusual. And then there's this shit. Who did this? Did I do this? Oh, that's right. I had the white paint, so it must have been me. No one's home, so I guess I can just raid your fucking backyard. Gonna go over here. Bye. I do know that, like, Stephen was saying that he was going to order a strike.
You have to make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
Which I'm guessing was an
I do love
airstrike.
him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in a position
Jeremy's
to claim the
the
moral
pastor.
high ground, do you?
There we go.
Well, I take your point about Stephen. And Robert. But I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Oh, Lizzie was trying to get into my pants. And, like, Jeremy was like, listen, he's married. And she's like, yeah, but is he? It's like, yeah, he's pretty fucking married. I met both of them, you dumb fucking asshole. Is this where we got the paint? Did we just, like, is this my house? Or is this Lizzie's house? All I know is that Lizzie had a super boner for me. And I was like, I don't think I'm interested. Okay, so yeah, Jeremy was the pastor. I do believe this is the house I was trying to get to. What's this? It's like a little back road. Oh. What is it? Is it quarantined? Can I? Oh, bullshit. Just lift up the... Look. Look! It's not locked. I think if I shake it enough times, it'll break open. No? Okay. Fine. I'm just trying really hard. Trying really hard to break the law. That's how I roll. Fine. I mean, it's weird how there's just insects and plants. You know, it's eerie in that sense as well. Like the only and birds. Like the only life is birds, insects, and plants. And, you know, of course the little orby thing, but I don't know if it's, you know, like a regular living entity like we are. Oh man, look at that. Is that a glitch or, that's supposed to be, is that supposed to be happening? Can't tell from here. Well, let's touch this building first, then we'll find out. Oh, is this the hospital? Or the clinic? Not the hospital. Clinic? Influenza. Hmm. Hello? Yeah, more blood. Someone was reading and bleeding. They're just like, you know what, if I'm gonna die, I might as well go out and read my favorite book. Makes sense.
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your
patient. His name's Dr. Phil.
Your nose.
1, 6, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 7, 2, 5.
Cool. Lots of blood. And where are we now? Okay, doesn't say. Good to know. I need to go in here. Can I just, no? Alright. What about here? Probably corpses inside that. Can't turn this off from here? No? Sweet. You know, I could just hop over this. No problem. Our guy, like I said, he's not athletically inclined. He's more the moseying around type. Kind of takes an easy, gentle pace. Brambles. Yeah, I don't like brambles. I think I need to go... So, were we marking where infection was? Is that what we were doing here? Looks like there's some form of numbers. Yeah, that's totally, you know, hard to get through. Have I gone in there? I can't remember. We'll go here first and then we'll find out. I don't know where our little Orby friend went. Oh, this is the real estate agent's place and it's locked. What? Why'd the music start all of a sudden? I don't see anything. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I walked around the corner and the guy hung himself. And got all serious there for a second. Like, oh, what? What happened? Okay. Oh, okay, we're making our way downtown. Back around to the park and we're homebound. Okay. We haven't gone in that building, or attempted to yet. And we can't get inside there, which is a shame. Let's go check that out then. We'll check this out, then we'll come back down the street in this direction. Can you imagine being stuck in this tiny little town with this bullshit going on? This freaking orb chasing you around, being like, you gotta go this way, and you're just like, no. No, I don't. I think the fact that everything is locked up adds to how, you know, the sinister nature of what's going on, even though there's nothing really to worry about. These are like apartments? Oh, earthquake. Nothing. Stop it, orb. It's like chasing me around. I'm trying to look at stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. What? Ugh. I don't have the ups to get over that fence. I don't think the orb realizes that either. I think it just assumes I can just, you know, hippity-hop my way over whatever I want. Truth is that I can't. I'm not the type of scientist who obviously goes jogging on the daily or lifts any sort of weight other than my lab coat. Now I can go that way, or I can go down this road, or up these steps here, to this spot, but, you know, I'm kind of conflicted, because there's a lot going on around here. There's a lot to touch, and you know me, when I get to play characters who can just touch things, I enjoy it. Probably one of the reasons I've semi-considered... Ooh, is that a castle? Oh, this goes around. Well, I should go that way then, and then come back? I don't know if it matters so much. Because I would like to go that way, but I would also like to go this way. Because I'm looking for radios. Hello? Ding dong. No? Okay. I'm trying real hard. If there's anyone still in there, they're like, go away. Leave me alone. Ooh, soccer ball.
Electrical failures all over Tower 6. The light is flowing like liquid. Its sense of purpose is overwhelming. There's something in... Stephen?
No.
Stephen, is that you?
No. I'm over here. Kate. Oh yeah. So totally someone in there, Stephen. Fucking knocked on that door. Just look through the window. He's just like, hello. I'm like, there's a big ass window right there, bro. I think also what makes this game so eerie is being able to visit all of these houses and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you can go inside some of them and see that, like, some real shit went down. And that makes it all
even reach the back fence, silly old bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage.
Father Jeremy, might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. Meg, will you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy! Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just pray can overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
if you have an issue with...
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to. Excuse me.
Yeah, suck it, Wendy. Fucking bitch. Okay, this is the church. Just talking shit to some old lady who's dead. Oh, it wasn't a castle, it was a fucking church. Pardon? Calm down. I'm gonna go touch the church with my impious hands. I'm gonna go over here. Excuse me, pardon me. I just want to know if there's any headstones here that I should be concerned with. None of them have names, so apparently not. Good thing this isn't a zombie game. Be fucked. What? No. Come on. The church is locked. Also, when the little, like, glow people pop up, it's kind of startling. Fucking stop that shit. Because they're just kind of like, boom, what's going on? Story time. And it's like, could you stop doing that before you give me a heart attack? Thank you. That view, though. Something I really love about the CryEngine is, like, everything's gorgeous. That's the observatory that it keeps showing me on... Ooh. Oh, someone's, cane. That it keeps showing me on TVs and stuff. I can hear the orb, like, flying around. St. Hubert's. Oh, it opened. Oh, there's a lot of dust in here. Ugh. There we go. Trying to get in. Spooky. Oh, could you not light the torches? There gonna be like a memory up here? No? Should I pray? No? Should I Bible? No? None of that? These were on. So, it is dark in here. There's like nothing in here but like Bibles and stuff. The guy's walking extra slow. You know, like he's like, we gotta be polite. I don't know. What if the space demon just likes church? You know what I mean? I mean, maybe. Are they gonna go off? Nope. Okay. Alright, none of the other doors open. He was walking a little extra slow through that church. Like, he was like, ah, spooky. Like, he knew something that we didn't. See, like, now they're on. And you can see them through the window. Very interesting. Well, that was the church. I don't know if it matters, like, which direction we go in. It's all very, oh, it's all very interesting. Let's just go this way. And I think what Jeremy, the pastor, did was he gave some woman an overdose of morphine because she was dying. And, oh, sad. That Wendy lady was like her mom or something. Or, yeah. Or just knew her.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. May they listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Here's our friend. The orb. Gosh, she was like... She was all salt. This fucking Wendy person. Oh, how dare you judge me? Fuck off, Wendy. She's kind of a bitch. I mean, she probably has a reason to be, but really now, in the middle of everything that's going on, you're gonna start screaming about judgment and all that stuff. Like, listen, people are scared and you're just like freaking them out more of that shit. Something you'll learn about me is I cannot stand when people throw around, like, religious stuff at each other. It's like, maybe just calm the fuck down. It's kind of something that I had to live with. Like, I grew up with some craziness. And yeah, there was a lot of, like, religious jumping around and, like, using religion to, like, judge other people and stuff like that. And it's still something that I'm having to deal with even as an adult. It being, like, really, like, up in my face sometimes because I don't go to church and I don't practice and stuff like that. I think that's why I'm so open to other religions and practices, is because I am trying to find, I guess you could say, one that really vibes with me and I vibe with.
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. I may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
Yeah, I've really been, like, I read a book about, Rapture. It's a Nordic pagan religion, which is very interesting. And a lot of their values really stood out to me, but there were, like, a couple that didn't. A couple that I could disagree with, but I feel like as far as that collective goes, they would be fine with the disagreement, because they seem to have, well, I'm not going to say they're completely, like, live and let live type of practice, because some of their stuff I was like, that's kind of stupid, but, you know, it's kind of like a choice to follow that sort of thing. But some of their stuff really stood out to me. It was very interesting, and
Meg,
I really enjoyed
come and
it.
have a look at this.
And I really enjoyed reading about it and stuff like that.
Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
Well, it looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Someone was drinking coffee out of a whiskey cup. Yeah, the Nordic pagan religions and practices are very interesting. Shamanism is another one that's very interesting and beautiful. Wicca as well. Though I wouldn't say... I don't know if you'd call it, like, the hippie vibe. I'm not sure if you'd call it that. I do like the whole being part of nature is very... Oh, there's more distortion. Did you see that? What I would like to call the sweet spot.
I saw you from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Oh, the person
well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
So Frank was Stephen's dad? our dad. He seemed kind of like at peace with the notion of what was going to happen. Like maybe he believes it needs to be done. Oh. This house is dark. Why is my dad's house so dark? Does he not believe in, you know, lamps? Ooh, there's a bell going off. That's interesting. Like a church bell. But I was already at the church. Ooh, not good. Okay, so apparently our dad was either sick or killed himself. But probably he got down with the sickness. Alright. It's sad to think about, like, someone you know going through this alone. Oh yeah, there's more blood out here. He really wants us to go that way. He's like, over here, and I'm like, no! That's what I'm doing. Haverton Road. I was just at the church, though. I wonder if that's just part of the music. So did all the deer, like, flee this area? Like, it's quieter. How strange. Oh, it's definitely going off. But there's no one there. Everyone's dead, I guess. Touch it. Come back here. Oh, I want to just catch it with my hands. So it definitely pauses as if it's like, come this way, come to your doom. And I'm like, okay, I've already been over here. Oh, I bet it's the big clock. I bet that's what's going on, right? I think there was another road around here, though. Yeah, there's this road here that it wanted me to go up. I think those are set on an automated system, maybe? It's definitely taking me...
Are you there? Can you hear me? Are you out there, you bastard? You got them all? You got them all? Jesus Christ. Help me, oh Lord. Give me strength. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Is anyone still there? Oh. You are still here then? I should have expected that. Come on then. Let's get this over and done with. I've got my parishioners to attend to.
Poor Jeremy. I wonder if he killed himself. So now does it want me to go in here? transform. Go. Go, go. Maybe I need to be on the other side of it? No, it's too far away. Or too close, I mean.
Their line has gone out through all the earth. And their words to the end of the world. In them.
I'm pretty sure the orb is leading me to
Hath
like
he set a
big
tabernacle
events.
for the sun? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Oh God.
It almost seemed like his image was clearer than the others, didn't it? There's no blood there, so he didn't die here. Oh, it saved again. Oh, it's dark out now. Alright, let's head back outside. Yeah, there's like lights like everywhere. This game is interesting. Why is this door closed? Nope. Okay, can't go that way. Gotta go that. I think I gotta go this way. Just look for you. I think he wants me to follow the little bits of light. Perhaps. Yes, yes. That's exactly what I wanted. These little light glows are from the demon orb. The space demon. Also, it seems to really fuck with time. Right? I think I missed some things about Jeremy. It seemed like he was kind of into Amanda a bit. There's lights on in that house. Can I go over there? There's lights on in that house. No? You're just gonna... Windy. Wendy is a lady who is super salty to Jeremy all the time. Touch. Bring me a book. Alright, we're gonna pause here for just a second. Alright. I had to read a bedtime story. It was Dr. Seuss. Try to read a Dr. Seuss book without messing up very, very quickly. It's hard. Dr. Seuss is like the king of tongue twisters. me to go this way. What? Coming. Oh, not.
So drawn this morning.
That bloody dog kept me awake. And there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
Why, Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some
Wendy Stevens'
incidents
mom?
with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Bout has, well, vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such. But no headaches, nosebleeds, no joint pains or digestive issues?
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go and find some real sick people to look after. And if you see that son of mine, tell him that his mother's looking for him.
Are our parents divorced? Curious. So Wendy, our mom, is a total bitch. Sorry, she's mean to Jeremy. I'm sure Jeremy did something bad, but it can't be that bad, right? Say no to Valis extension. Is this heaven tower really necessary? Huh. Oh, I can go into the backyard. Look at that. Ooh, yes. I don't hear any radios. Okay. This was our mom's house, Wendy. Interesting. Very interesting. But our parents, like our dad was Frank. So it doesn't seem like our parents were still together. And the orb is gone. Where did it go? He just kind of got away, didn't he? Where did he go? Hold on. Oh, he's over there. There he is. He's being impatient. You can tell when the orb is being impatient. It's like, follow me. I'm like, fine. Okay, I'll be right back. You can just watch the orb for a second. Alright. Sorry about that. butterfly. Was that in the direction I just came from? My mom's house? I think so. Okay, I'm coming. Alright, what's going on now? What is it? This house? This one? Okay.
Going away, Amanda?
Oh,
just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, Father. I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yobs running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, Father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
so bad for Jeremy. He's trying so hard to be patient. He's like... Oh! Yay! Whee! I'll put a radio in a treehouse.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
She's like, it's not 1984. So I'm confused. Alright, that orb is still buzzing around. Just like, oh, hey, there's some mail here. Hey, Amanda. And like, none of the cars are gone because there was like a huge blockade put up and everything to stop people from leaving. It's a bit crazy. Can I go on this turn? Not. Okay. But this is open. Yeah, the one that was vandalizing things was Steven. Maybe Steven... Maybe we're not Steven? Maybe we are Steven? I don't know. I think we are Steven. I'm not 100% on that. Just guessing. I do believe we're Steven. Ooh, tennis balls. What? It won't let me like pick up anything or like kick stuff. I just want to like be semi-destructive. You know how it is in video games. And you're just like, man, I just want to knock all this shit over like a madman, but I can't. So I don't. Alright, let's oh no, there's some blood on this soccer ball too. All the kids got sick while playing soccer at the exact same time. Makes sense. I'm coming, orb. So we're following Wendy's story right now. But I really want to follow Jeremy's. He seems like the most intriguing character in this village. He's done some sinning. And as a man of the cloth, it's not allowed. Apparently. No, I hear a phone. Where is it?
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
By the way, the orb sounded like it was crying.
Those we've been tracking here. Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light. Whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
it was not obviously contained. Oh, I bet this is that road that was blocked off by the gate. Can you imagine? Just, you know, like, yeah, well, it is the gate. Just knowing that there's nothing you can do. And that no matter what you try, it's just going to keep spreading. Maybe we're Clive. Maybe we're not Stephen. Maybe we're Clive. I feel like this orb could be much more violent, too. He's just not. He's over there, but what's back here? Let's go check it out. This place is pretty. No, Spock's glove? Spock's glove. Toxic, by the way. Don't ever stick it in your mouth. Very bad for you. Digitalis. In case you were curious. Oh, it is killing birds. Weird, but there's still birds around, so it doesn't kill all of them. Just an impatient thing. I'm gonna go check out this farmhouse first. Yeah.
Terry called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Stephen. He always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
So wait, but when Jeremy was talking to Frank, he called us Frank's boy, or he called Stephen Frank's boy. So are we? Or I don't know if we're Stephen, but is Stephen and Frank related or just friends?
Frank Appleton, break a lost cowboy. This is Traveler
Okay, yes.
Sherlock. You
Frank
copy
is our
over.
dad.
You damn bugger, Charlie.
Sorry,
you
is-
don't do it when you're using the phone. You'd say this too seriously, Appleton. I'm telling you, it is serious. It's not larking about. Be listening to your number stations again, Frankie. It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then,
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is about a pint. I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think. I'll not argue with that.
So Frank is Stephen's dad.
Have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
Frank is like, I don't do the poetries. Yeah, I don't think Frank's home. I think he's pretty dead. Maybe this is Frank's house? Because he was at another place, it seems. I don't know, I'm not Frank. Oh, maybe this was Frank's place. Or no, maybe not. Because he said that this guy called about Harvey being sick. Harvey's a dog, seems. Okay. So Wendy is our mom. Frank is our dad. Or at least Steven's. If we're not Steven. Steven's mom and dad. Wendy's kind of... I guess kind of extreme. Frank seems kind of not so much. Seems very laid back, Frank. Okay, there's still birds, but some of them are dead. Pigeons and crows. Tipworth Woods.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy.
Come on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey. Come on, boy.
Harvey!
Harvey!
Maybe I'll find the spirit of Harvey.
Just push it. Push the bloody thing.
You push it. I told you it would get stuck.
Should have just taken the car. This was a stupid idea.
Moving here was a stupid idea. And I told you, Barbara said they blocked the roads. You go and look then.
Wait, is that Harvey? Harvey? Harvey!
Harvey! Here, boy! Come here, boy!
Harvey is probably a dead pupper. I'm guessing that their dog died. I was like, can we open the gate? I mean, we couldn't have to, but I was like, I want to open it. So is this like the park, or did someone just have a jungle gym here? Oh, there's a distortion. Is it gonna... no? There it is.
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop this.
He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
One drink, maybe.
Oh, one drink, wonderful.
Dude, Wendy, are you trying to break up your son's marriage because you don't like his wife? What a fucking dick move, Wendy. That's shitty. And shady. Like, AF. Right? What the fuck? Really, Wendy? Oh, it's saved. I wonder if I should go back. Go down that road. I don't think there's anything down that road, though. I think it was just a road. It's fine. Let's go this beautiful, back way up to where we need to be. Steven's mom is super, like, shady. So fucking just do it anyway. It's like, no. We're both married.
Should we go down? Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and... Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We've got to get down there.
I said, leave him. We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
There we are. He's fine then. Come on, love. Come on. Come on.
Wow. He was so about himself that he would rather just let some dude die. Dead bird. I'm sorry, but I would have been like down there in an instant. There's no way that I would have been stopped. Like, I understand being scared and afraid and like wanting to get out of a place or whatever, but this guy, you know. Get a tree go through his windshield. Jesus. Oh. Uh-oh. Huh. Guess I'm stuck down here. Let's go around. Whoop, there we go. He obviously got out, which is good, I guess. But still, what the fuck? I mean, I get it. Okay, I get it. You're fucking scared. All this weird, crazy shit's happening and there's nothing you can do about it. But if some dude is like, he just wrecked his truck and he's obviously injured, even scared or not, you should feel like an obligation to help.
Good grief, Wendy. You'll catch your death.
They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here. Take my jacket.
I tried to be a good woman. A Christian woman. But I've been proud.
Like he tried to break up 2 marriages.
So also should you. What matters is we try our best. God sees that. Come back to the village with me.
I'm not so far from Stevens now. I need to find my son. It's what Eddie would have done.
Yes. I suppose it is. I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you, Father. She loved you, you know, Mary. You helped her. I'm sorry if I judged you harshly.
That's right, apologize.
It doesn't matter now. It's late. You should find a place to sleep. I'm sure when the sun comes up, everything will seem better.
Nope. Jeremy knows that better than anything. I think he was like the last one alive. Or like one of them. I told you the story was sad. I think Mary was Jeremy's wife. Maybe he OD'd her on pain medicine once she started to get really sick. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, so the light wanted me to go that way. Does it lead me to the same spot? I think it might. I don't know. Let's find out. Always a distortion.
Howard!
Wow, look at all the blood.
Howard! What's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here! Oh, Christ. Is that...
Bloody idiot! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Oh, I bet it was that couple. Yeah, I bet they were walking along and then they stepped out onto the railway and the train was coming and he hit the brakes and he ran them over. Ooh, I kind of want to go back and go down there. Okay, So, now we know what happened there. I think I need to go up here anyway. I'm gonna see if this path back here leads me to... So, he's gotten to where he's kind of putting, like... He's letting his demeanor be very clinical. Because I think he knows that if he becomes emotional, it's going to... It's not gonna help anyone. So... But I need to go up here to the junction box. So the orb wants me to go that way. Okay. Well, I'm not doing that right now. I'm going over here. It's saying stuff. Right? You hear that? I do need to go to that area there, though, but... We're gonna come over here a little bit. See if we can't pick up any echoes. But the orb is saying stuff in like different voices, and some of them in pain. Okay, it wants me to go this way, so I'm gonna go back up to the train, over to the junction. But it's going around the lake. Okay, I'm just gonna go around the lake and go up there to the junction box.
Fancy seeing you here. Oh. Is everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. I'm all right. It's just... Robert.
That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you?
Oh, that would suck.
There's a place for people, and this isn't hers.
Oh, like Kate just doesn't
I'm
feel
not
welcome.
talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there?
What was that?
It's not natural. There are
Sorry,
some
did you
things
see that?
we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her. And I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
That. See that? The demonic shadowfish? That. That's supposed to be like a... Is that supposed to be a dragonfly? Because it's kind of creeping me out a little bit. Just there's fish. Oh, sorry about the blur. Every time it saves, it does that. Like jerks around. Okay, I want to go back along the train and get to that junction box. I think that's where it's taking me. It's up here. It's definitely saying stuff. And I don't know if it's projecting what's happening, or it's like the echoes are coming from it, or what. Okay, so it was taking me up here. Calm the fuck down. Oh, it's locked. Junction box out of commission. Till further notice. Is that because Steven walked over here and went fucking ham on it? That's what I imagine. I bet he did. I bet he went total ham sandwich on that thing. I bet he, like, regrets coming home. Like, bringing his wife with him. He's like, she fucked everything up. Good job, Kate. Oh.
I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Latham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen. He told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Latham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
God, that'd be awful. So Stephen, I'm guessing Howard was like, oh, I'll go with you. And Stephen's like, no, you won't. And so he, like, took his shoes. So he had no choice but to stay here. Oh, I didn't see you. Hello. That'd be so intense. Like, him wrestling. So yeah, he must have come in here, gone absolute ape on the junction box, and then left. Because he didn't want anyone else to use any type of, like, radio or anything. So he just freaked the fuck out on it. Oh, there are the tunnels. They're probably blocked off too. He was trying to get that guy to send in an airstrike, which it looks like they did, because there was a missile in the middle of that pond that had not been blown up, so... Ooh, some unlift weights. Too bad lifting didn't help keep you alive, son. Not enough cardio.
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taking over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
So is this their daughter's bench, or is this Sam's? Why am I walking so slow now? Stop it. Like, every now and then he just kind of lazily... Oh. Also, some of these plants are possessed. See the way they move? I don't like it. And these are the stiffest sheets in the universe. They're weird. Ominous. We must not be Steven. Because this guy's like knocking on doors, like, is anybody home? It's like, nope. Everyone is D-E-A-D dead. But this guy doesn't know that. So it makes sense that he would be knocking on doors. So we can't be Steven. We've got to be someone else. Like, someone who came here looking for survivors. Possibly. Like, these plants, these big ones, are totally possessed by some sort of flower demon. They do this weird shimmy sham whenever like the wind blows every now and then. Oh, there's another place that Sir Orvington wants us to go. There's a radio over here somewhere. Bee boxes. Seen a few of these, like walking around the village.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me.
Space demon.
When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense.
Doom.
Loneliness.
Doom. That's Doom. Okay, I'm coming. Jeez. Pushy little thing. He was like, go in the house. Going. Jeez. Happy? Boom. In the house. And the music is so pretty and so sad. Okay, there's probably something up there, but I'm gonna go in here first. So yeah, Kate seemed like she was totes my goats into the space devil. And Steven was like, this needs to stop, fam. To his wife. I guess you'd call, he calls his wife fam.
Wendy? Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
What's he mean?
We can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
Who's Graham? Just like another dude who lives here in the village with a telescope. Graham, not a scientist. I mean, this is like a small village, so everybody knows everybody here. I think that's like the whole idea, though. Like, there's not really a sense of like privacy or anything like that in this town. And Kate was like consumed with this like the lights and stuff.
Come on, you stupid bastard. Christ, not now. Come on. God damn bloody thing! Jesus! Come on, not now. Jesus, come on, you bastard. Start, you bastard! Come on! Gah!
We've all been there. Maybe not that quite angry, but... So yeah, Stephen was trying... This must be his house. Stephen was trying to get to Kate, and whatever came down into the tower appears to have like an EMP effect. I'm gonna go in here, Demon Orb.
Stephen? Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me. Stephen! What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
There must be a logic to the pattern.
It's not.
It's shifting in response to me.
Look at all the light orbs. It's creepy.
It's It's alive. It's the only explanation.
And of course, Wendy came here looking for her son. Obviously not finding him. Nothing. Okay. That would suck. Not being able to find your child? Yeah, I'd probably freak out. I don't like that it makes like weird sounds as it goes by. It's like, hello. I'm like, leave me alone.
Stephen, where's Kate? Are you here?
Oh, there's another distortion. Okay, hold on. You can see, like, the distortion just in the air naturally. Like, when you walk through it. It's like you're walking through glass. Or mirror. Is there nothing else around them that I need to observe before I do this for you? Back up. Another big
Stephen?
one.
I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again. I'm here. I'm down here.
I wonder if Frank is our
This
stepdad.
way.
Maybe that's what it is. Frank is our stepdad. This kind of reminds me of What Remains of Edith Finch. You know what I mean? How you're going through, like, each character's story, like what they went through, what was going through their heads during their final moments and stuff like that. That's what it reminds me of. By the way, What Remains of Edith Finch is one of the saddest stories I've played. One of. I've played a lot, but that one was particularly heartbreaking, especially when it got to the bathtub scene with the baby. That part broke me. Honestly, this would creep me out. I'd already be out of the village. Like, nope. You can have it. You can have it, glowy demon orb. And, like, the orb messes with time as well. I wonder if we've missed Jeremy's story. Because I wasn't following the orb around before. So, we could have. Oh, okay. Boom.
I messed up, Frank, but I'd done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go, Reese, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Liz is all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, then so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
Oh, where's my friend? My only companion in this whole fucking shit show. You can't keep me out. There we go.
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
I didn't know there was a hedge there. I wanted to go over there, across the street. Am I not allowed? Guess not. Alright. I gotta follow Mr. Orb. Yeah, I'd much rather cross the street, but... Wait. Can I hear? So Frank's not our dad. I mean, he calls us his boy. That's why I was so curious, but they seem to have some problem with each other, so maybe not. More distortion.
It's bloody England. You can't just stop the train, stop people travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
Well, nobody likes it. No sense sweating cobs over it.
Folk all riled about it, giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like keep 'em calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
It's a couple of people. It's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. But you forget, I've seen things. I was in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren? What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here, here's my Yankee. It's clean.
Oh, thanks, Frank, thanks. Been like a bloody train all day.
Okay, so this is when they first started showing symptoms. Okay. Well, the orb did want me to go like across. I'm just worried that if I follow it completely, I'm gonna miss something. Like this house. Oh. They all open outward for some reason. Yep, there's a radio in here somewhere. Whoa. Standing on garbage bags. Upstairs or out back? It's out back. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs first. This house is a mess. Holy shit.
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
well,
wait,
listen,
is Frank Stevens'
I did
uncle?
rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her. See if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
Okay, that freaking radio. It's in the backyard. I need to go shut it off. It's driving me crazy. Freaking numbers, like, we're constantly sending that stupid shit out. I'm like, shut up. There it is.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
Okay. Alright. I think we're gonna end this here, because it's been a bit of time. Like over 2 hours. So, we're gonna go ahead and end this here. But this is the first 2 hours of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I guess we did complete Jeremy's. He was like the first. I think his ending was the one in the church. Which was like super sad. But he was like very accepting in the end. His whole journey is like he's dealing with the fact that all of the people in the village that he's known for years, he's having to watch them slowly die until he's the only one left. He was like the last one to go, I think is what it was. So, very depressing. But he's probably my favorite character, to be honest. Steven's a dick, but Jeremy's nice. Oh, fucking sheets. Who had time to do the laundry? It's the Rapture. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me play through this sad walking simulator. I think there's like... We're in Frank's chapter. We had Jeremy, Wendy, now we have Frank. There's like 2 or 3 more people. I think Kate is one. Steven is kind of in all of the stories. I have no idea who we're playing as. Maybe it's his friend Clive or whatever the fuck his name was. Wait, where'd our orb go? Where is he? I lost track of the orb. I'm lost now. Well, I guess we'll just hunker down here in this house. Whoever's house this is. Yeah, so Frank was Steven's uncle. Wendy is Steven's mom. Eddie, I think... Maybe Eddie was Steven's dad? I'm gonna assume. I don't fucking know. But we'll find out next time, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!